Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another speed build. So today I am sharing a witch's cottage, and I just thought that would be so much fun to do since Halloween is right around the corner. I thought it'd be kind of nice if I did a couple Halloween builds. I'm not exactly sure how many I'm going to get to. I had wanted to do more, but for now we have this witch's house, and it was so much fun to build. I actually built this before I went to Sims camp. I wanted to share it while I was away, but unfortunately I didn't get to the voiceover of this video. I had everything edited and ready to go. So yeah, it just got set on the back burner for just a little bit, and so I'm sharing it now. And Halloween's like a week away, I think. I still haven't carved pumpkins. I have no decorations up. All of my neighbors have like the best decorations. They're so cool. Like two of my neighbors have like full graveyards in their front. Like they're so good. I'm like completely jealous. So my husband and I have been talking about definitely doing some shopping for Halloween decorations. I'm sure we won't get nearly as many decorations as they have because, well, it would probably cost a lot of money that we don't have to spend on decorations for just one day. But, you know, if we buy some now and then buy a little bit more every year, then we should have tons. So that's my plan. Hopefully we will get to that. And I want to do some like pumpkin carving. But anyways, Halloween's a great time. So I definitely wanted to share something on the channel to celebrate. And this house was a lot of fun to build. I just tried to make it look really quirky and kind of whimsical, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how to describe this house, but that's what I was going for. Just like a quirky witch's house. I'm not sure if she's good or if she's evil or if she eats children or something. My original idea was to build like a Hansel and Gretel house, or like the witch from Hansel and Gretel, like her candy house. Just do like a scary witch's house that eats children. But this one, I was like, I'm just gonna go for my typical witch, I guess, that I think of. She's not necessarily good or bad. She just does witchy things, and she grows weird plants and has weird pets, probably. I don't know. We only have cats and dogs. I mean, we have like bugs and frogs as pets and fish, but they're not really pets because you can't name them or play with them. Well, I guess we have the hamsters and stuff too, but that's too cutesy and like family home-ish for this house. So yeah, but I kind of imagine she'd have like a weird bird or something. I don't know. But unfortunately, we don't have that in The Sims. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. And she has this attic area upstairs with like her cauldron and like a bunch of potions and books and stuff. I did go into the debug menu to pull out a bunch of cool items that kind of looked witchy. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun with it, so I hope you guys will like it too. But of course, let me know what you guys think. And if you guys are excited for Halloween, let me know. If you have costumes, definitely let me know that as well. My friend and I usually buy onesies and like hang out. I don't know. We've done that several years in a row. Well, I haven't lived here in a couple years, so we were talking about doing that again because it's been a few years since we've done that. And like we could just hand out candy and wear onesie costumes. But we'll see what we do. I don't know. I just want to carve pumpkins and like hand out candy and stuff because I love seeing all the trick-or-treaters. I think it's absolutely adorable. So that's my plans, but if you guys have any fun plans, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear them. But yeah, so I did just get back from Sims camp. As you guys saw, I just shared some overviews. I missed some stuff. I don't know. I was a bit overwhelmed. It's a lot of pressure having sim gurus walk around you while you're trying to film, and then you have people you want to talk to, and then you have the excitement of the new pack. But I had the best time. I feel so lucky that I was invited. It's almost like a dream. I don't know how to explain it, but I had the best time. It's really nice meeting people who have like the same interests as you, or I guess the same experiences, because, well, it's not exactly the same experiences, but we all, you know, do YouTube or do Twitch or have some sort of thing going on like that. And it was just really nice getting to talk to everybody and meet the gurus as well. That was a lot of fun. Everybody was so friendly and welcoming. It was, I don't know, it was really nice. It was such a good experience. And the first day I actually arrived early because I came from all the way on the west coast of the United States, so I had like a 10-hour flight, and so people who were flying from far away got to come a day early and kind of get accustomed to the time change and, you know, deal with like jet lag and all that kind of stuff. So the first day I kind of felt like a zombie, but that's okay. I got some sleep, but the second day was when we got to do more of like a meet and greet. Everybody showed up the next day and we had a party. But during the day before the party, I went and did some shopping and went out to lunch. And that was so much fun. I got to spend some time with Eliandra and spend some time with Krista Marie, and they're both so nice and just lovely people. And I just really enjoyed getting to know them a little bit better. And then during the party, I got to meet so many people. I met some people before, but it was kind of like scattered here and about because everybody was trying to do some sightseeing or go out to eat and do some shopping. But at the party, everybody was there, and yeah, everybody is just as you would expect. Really nice and really welcoming. Like I got so many hugs, like just the first time meeting people, and it just makes you feel really good and really included in the community. So I had a great time with that. And then the next day is when we actually got to test out the new expansion pack and do some recording. And that was a lot of fun as well. We were all really tired from, staying up late the night before. But it was really good. They had good food, and getting to talk with the gurus about the pack and getting to know them a little bit better. Everything was it was such a pleasant experience. I have nothing but good things to say about going to Sims Camp. So yeah, I hope I get invited again another time, but if I don't, I will definitely cherish the memory of the time that I went. And I got some good pictures. I did share some on Instagram. If you guys followed me over there, I appreciate it. I was having a lot of fun sharing pictures with you guys, and I actually shared quite a bit. I wasn't sure how well I was going to do at sharing pictures on Instagram, because on my personal Instagram, I'm like the worst at sharing pictures. So I've been trying really hard to share things and kind of be a little bit more social over there. So if you haven't followed me over there, you definitely can. I think I will keep it to mostly things about me, a little bit about The Sims, but not like things about builds and stuff. I'll leave that to YouTube and just kind of make it a little bit more of a personal area if you guys are interested. But yeah, that was pretty much my experience at Sims Camp. I didn't do a vlog or anything. I think if I ever go again, I would like to do something like that, because I was watching back some people's vlogs and I'm like, oh, it's so nice being able to have like that in memory of like your experience and the travel and getting to share it with you guys. I think it would be a lot of fun to do. So that's something I'm thinking about for the future, or maybe I could just do vlogs about other things. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, we'll just keep building and keep doing other things. Oh, and if you guys are interested in me doing a Let's Play on the new expansion pack, that's something I've been considering as well. I have only done the Not So Berry challenge so far, and I haven't been the best at keeping it always, on the channel. I did take a long break, but I am back now with that. So maybe if I start another one, I can handle it. If you guys are interested, just let me know. I would love to hear it. But as you guys can see, the build has pretty much came together exterior-wise, and I've rambled all the way through it. The landscaping, I tried to just make it look really overgrown. I am building in fall in Windenburg, and the plants have the best coloring during the fall in this world. They're like kind of purpley, like a purpley muted color, and I loved it. I thought it looked so witchy, so I just tried to kind of just make it all look overgrown, like nobody ever takes care of this. But there's lots of flowers, probably things that she has planted that maybe have some sort of use to her when she is working on her potions or casting spells and those kinds of things. Oh, and I did this pond that I haven't talked about yet, but I did it around the side of the house, and I used those crates and vents. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but they create like steam and bubbles. They came with Get Together, so I thought it made it like the water look as if it was almost magical or something. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I also went into the debug menu and put pumpkins around, and then statues. Oh, and this wishing well that came with Romantic Garden. I believe that's the pack that it came with. I haven't really used that item that much. I'm not exactly sure what it can do, but I thought it was probably the most appropriate build to put it in because it's kind of a magical item. And then I also sized down a lot of trees that were in like the autumn colors, and I thought it kind of made like colorful bushes and stuff. I just had a lot of fun with it, and yeah, I just really enjoyed the landscaping. It's been a while since I built this, so bear with me if I'm not exactly sure what to say about it, because it has been a while. Like I said earlier, I did want to share it while I was away, but it's just one of those things I didn't get to before I left for my trip. So that's just how it is, I guess. And sorry I wasn't able to create a build while I was away at Sims Camp. I really wanted to do one with the new expansion pack, but I'm very excited to get my hands on it and actually do some like really nice like Hollywood Hills homes. I go to LA quite often, so I've had lots of inspiration, but I think just the pressure of being at Sims Camp, I couldn't actually like execute it properly. I actually did like half of a build, but then in between sessions, because we got 2 separate sessions that were like 2 hours each, and in between those, I guess my build didn't get saved. I don't know. It's okay though, but it wasn't the greatest build anyway, so I'm not sure if I would have ended up sharing it, but I'm very excited to actually be able to mess with it when I get it in my game, and then be able to mess with the terrain tools, because I did do a little bit of terrain manipulation while I was there, and that's going to open up so many different possibilities for building, and that's coming in a free update, by the way. That's not part of the expansion pack. So right before the expansion pack, I'm not sure exactly the date or how early before the expansion, we will get an update, and yeah, we will get terrain tools with that, and that's just going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what builders do with that. And then included with all of the set items that came with that's coming with the expansion, as people are going to get creative. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see what people come up with and all that kind of stuff. But we are on into the interior now, and I did cut out the floor plan basically, but it's such a simple house. The entire living, sleeping, bathing area is all downstairs. I wish though I would have made a bigger bathroom. That's the only thing that I don't really like about this house, because I kind of imagined, I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know if this makes any sense to you guys, but I was thinking for a witch's house she should have a bathtub. I don't know why, but she ends up only having a stand-up shower, and I guess I was just a little bit disappointed about that. So it's just how it is. So I guess the bathroom is my least favorite area of the house. It's still okay, it looks all right, but it's just, I don't know, it's not that interesting. It's not exactly what I pictured, but it's okay, it'll do. It still functions as a bathroom, and I guess that's what's important. But the rest of the house I love. It's so quirky. It's got all these different wallpapers, and it has this cool attic space, like I mentioned earlier, with all of her potions and stuff, and that's probably my most favorite part of the build. Either that or the bedroom. The bedroom's pretty simple too. I mean, there wasn't like a whole lot I could fit in there, but I think it looks cool. I put like a lot of quirky things and things that I think look witchy anyhow. But yeah, so you'll see me struggle with the bathroom first, and there's the shower. It's just kind of laid out weird, but it's okay. It's just not that great. It's kind of small, but I left it in anyway so you guys could see. I did really like using that cool light that came with Spooky Day, or is that what it's called? Spooky Day stuff? I think so, but it's like a goblin hand or something holding a candlestick. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I just put a picture on the wall, and I was like, I'm calling it quits. That's going to be it for the bathroom, because it's just not enough space to work with. But I decided just to start with the entryway of the house, and then just work my way into the dining and kitchen area, and then go on into the living and bedroom. So yeah, I thought that was a good strategy. And then I ended up sizing down this bookcase, which I thought looked kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's functional, and I'm actually not sure if this whole house is functional. I did test the kitchen because I wasn't too sure about the dining table, and it was blocking the refrigerator, so I did have to move it slightly, but I didn't fully play test like everything. I think maybe she was able to sleep. I don't know. Usually I try to make sure they can at least like sleep and go to the bathroom, but I can't remember exactly all the things that I play tested, but I know it wasn't like thoroughly, because she kept trying to clean up all the debug stuff, and it was like making me mad. So I just took the screenshots and then just saved it, but I haven't uploaded it to the gallery at this point, so maybe I could go in and do like a quick test before I upload it. We'll see if I have time to do that. I don't know. It's already almost like 2 in the morning. I've been so off like my schedule ever since I've been back, but you know, if this is the time I get to record, this is the time I get to record. I should probably go to bed because it's late and I'm getting loopy, and yeah, it's okay though. Hopefully I'm not too annoying. Hopefully you guys still enjoy my voiceover. We'll see how it goes. But this is the kitchen area, and I really like the way this room turned out. Oh, actually I forgot how much I like this. This might be my second favorite to the attic area. I'm not exactly sure. I like them both. They're both pretty cool. But I gave her like mismatched chairs. I thought that was pretty cool. And these cabinets that came with vampires, I haven't really used those that much. I think they're really nice. I think when we first got them, I was pretty disappointed because they're very similar to the base game ones that we have, and they didn't come in that many colors. I do like the ones that we have though. I should probably use them more often because I really liked using them in this kitchen. And yeah, I thought they looked really nice. That was one thing that I mentioned in my build and buy overview, that I was really disappointed about the lack of kitchen counters that is coming with Get Famous, because there are none. And a lot of you guys explained to me that the Sims team limits the amount of times that they include countertops because it counts as too many items because of all the different variations. And so I guess that makes sense, but I would have liked to have maybe had a little bit less stage equipment. Maybe we could have had like just a tiny bit less, and then got countertops. it's an idea. But hopefully with the next game pack or something that comes out, maybe stuff pack, we will get some countertops. So I would love to see them. You know what I think would even be a little bit better if they didn't want to cut stuff out from packs to make countertops. I think just recoloring ones that we already have in game from any of the packs, even if they were just base game recolors, I think that would add a lot, because I actually don't really mind the simple, like really cheap base game ones, not the modern ones, but the really simple base game countertops. I don't mind those. If they added more color swatches to those, I think that would really improve like people's ability to be able to use them and build. So we'll see what happens, but overall, I'm really excited about the pack. So anyways, I should probably quit rambling on about stuff that has nothing to do with this build, but the kitchen has pretty much come together, and right now I'm just decorating this shelf, which I really like this item. I think it's pretty cute, and it came with, what was it? It was that like seasonal challenge where we were able to collect these sugar skulls. I'm not exactly sure what that challenge was called, and we haven't got one of those in a while. I wonder if they're not doing them anymore, or if we're still gonna get them. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. But that was a lot of fun, and I really like using those items. I use those skulls a lot. I think they're pretty cool. And I also really like the area that I cluttered up above the kitchen sink. I think that area turns out so nice. Oh, and that bird that I put on top of that chest, or what do you call that? China cabinet? Yeah, it's not a chest, it's a cabinet. Come on. But that bird that I put up there that came with cats and dogs, I was kind of thinking we could pretend that it's alive, because like I said earlier, I was thinking she had like a bird for a pet, and that one is like really cool. It's actually probably the only bird that we have like as a statue in game. Well, I guess we have like a chicken statue or a rooster statue, but that one, that's a really cool item. So I was thinking that could be her pet. And then now I'm just decorating the kitchen counters, and I was kind of struggling with this area a little bit because I wasn't exactly sure all the things that I wanted to put over here. Oh, I thought this could look like a cookbook or something, or like a spell book for her potions or whatever she cooks on the stove. But I did want to leave a little bit of space open, so if you guys did want to use this house and have it be functional, then there would be some space to actually chop stuff up and use the kitchen counters. So hopefully that works, but like I said, I haven't uploaded it to the gallery yet, so maybe I will test it and see if I need to delete or move anything before I actually upload it. But now we're on into the living area, and originally I was going to go with furniture from the Vampire game pack, but I decided to go with stuff from cats and dogs. I don't use this high back love seat that much. I use the chair quite a bit, but I haven't used like the full set, I don't think, in a build yet, and I thought they looked perfectly, like they worked in here. I thought they looked kind of witchy and pretty cool. I especially really liked this like burgundy color. I thought it looked really nice and kind of went with the whole scheme I was going for. The couches that came with vampires in that green color would have worked really nicely too, but I thought this was a bit of fun. And then I just end up like cluttering it up with some books and stuff, I believe, because I definitely think of books as being a pretty witchy thing. Like they have to have lots of books full of spells and tales and all kinds of witchy wisdom, I think. So I definitely had a lot of fun with that. Oh, and I add this statue there in the corner. Oh, and later on, I go into the debug menu and I found this pile of bones, which is kind of creepy, and I guess it came with Jungle Adventure. I'm not exactly sure. You guys can probably catch it, like catch the icon when I get to it. I'll point it out probably when we get to it, but I put it in the fireplace later, and it's super dark, very creepy, but I think it's kind of cool, and not exactly sure why she has it there. Not sure if it's like a real person or not, but thought it was kind of cool. And then other than that, I think I go into the debug menu and add some cards and stuff on top of the fireplace, and maybe some like candles I think I put around. I also think I get rid of that cart of books, but the other book clutter I leave. I thought they were just perfect. And oh, I really liked using the centerpiece on top of the coffee table that came with seasons. I think that's such a nice item. I really like how many different colors that item came in, because you can use them in so many different builds, because I've used them in like, I think I used them in the Fries' what was that? My Tudor farmhouse? I think that's what I called it. I can't remember. It had some simple name like that, but it was for the Fries family. I used it in that build, and I've used it in some other ones. I think it's so versatile, and you don't have to just use it for holidays. It's like a nice centerpiece. But I thought it was kind of witchy in those colors, so that's why I used it. But here I am just adding some like candles around. I end up adding this candle, which I don't use this arrangement that often, but it's a really nice little decoration, so I thought it looked perfect in here. Then I just thought about changing up some of the colors. Oh yeah, that's right. I did imagine that she would have a cat, because that's another thing that I kind of associate with witches, and I think that has to do with maybe my childhood of Sabrina. I watched a lot of Sabrina the Teenage Witch when I was little, and they had Salem the cat, and I think ever since then I've imagined that every witch has a cat that they talk to. So she definitely has a cat and a bird. That's probably not a good combination, but oh well, the bird's not really real, so that's okay. But this area of the bedroom, I particularly really like the way I cluttered up this dresser and then added that clock and picture, and I just thought it looked really nice. So hopefully you guys like it too anyways. And then other than that, I just put more books, and this chair that came with vampires I thought was perfect to put here in the corner. And I think I just add some like pumpkins and stuff. Now pumpkins aren't really like a witchy thing, but they're Halloween-y and kind of for this season, so I thought it kind of looked nice in here. And then just some books on the ground. Here I'm cluttering up the dresser, and I just really like it. I just tried to add more witchy things. I'm not exactly sure how to describe these items or necessarily what's witchy. I was just trying to go with instincts, I guess. Oh yeah, that broom. I was like, once I saw the broom in the catalog, I was like, why haven't I added a broom yet? Like, that's such a witchy thing to have. So added a couple brooms in the house, but now we're going on into the attic space. So she's got her cauldron in here. It was a little bit narrow and cramped to kind of see in here and decorate, but I end up opening up the space a little bit, and it gets a little bit better to be able to see in this part of the area, but the roof is completely blocking it. Now, if I would have spent a long time messing with the roof, I probably could have got it to work a little bit to where the roof would have been clipping in so much, but I think with the style of roofing that I was going for, it would have been a little bit too difficult. So I thought it was fine for this, since it is technically an attic space. I didn't really mind zooming into the roof to get a good look at it, but I really like the way this area turned out. Just put cobwebs and books and stuff around. And I stacked that bookshelf up on top of itself, and it looks really nice stacked up. It wasn't really glitchy or anything. Oh, and I put this piano in here. What's it called? An organ. And I thought that was kind of cool. It came with vampire stuff, so it may not necessarily be like a witchy thing, but it's the only kind of like creepy musical instrument that we have. And I actually ended up giving her the wooden violin in her cauldron space. I'm not sure what to call that area either. But I thought that was kind of fun, and it looked a little bit spooky. And then other than that, I just put like a seating area, some rugs around, and just tried to decorate it with more witchy items. But the things that I particularly really like in here that I mentioned earlier were all the debug objects that I end up putting on the ground. I just think they look so spooky, and like potions and stuff. It was just a lot of fun to do. So I definitely had a lot of fun building this, but now I'm going more into the debug menu, pulling out different things. Here are the things that I imagined would be potions, and I put some bottles around, and then we find those skulls or pile of bones here soon. I thought about using this arrangement, but it didn't quite fit, so I just kept with that medical body skeleton, medical skeleton, I guess we're gonna call it. And oh, lots of garlic around. I thought that was pretty cool. But here's the pile of bones. So here in a little bit, I think I do add it down into the fireplace. Like I said, it's a bit dark, but I thought it was kind of fun. And then just putting some vampire books around, because they're definitely like the spookiest looking book that we have in game. Do you guys think we'll actually get witches in game? Do you think they're coming or not? I think they're coming, but not sure when. Maybe they'll still be a while. We'll see. But I think they'll be a lot of fun when they do come. Oh, I can't wait to see all the build stuff that we get with that. Oh my god. That's always my favorite thing. Build stuff, always. But we are coming up on the end of the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this speed build, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the screenshots. And thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!